Hey, if you like drones, you're gonna like this one. Hi, my name is Gord. I'm a professional drone operator based in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. And today we're gonna take a look at the fleet. When it comes to drones, I consider them to be tools, just like a builder would use a hammer or a saw. I use a drone as a means to an end to capture visual imagery and data to help with storytelling. It's just like any of my other cameras that I use. The drones just happen to be in the air and a very, very unique perspective. In 2015, when this guy came on the market, I don't know if you recognize this. This is the Zero drone. Look at that beast. It was called the Explorer. It had very robust motors and it had a big lithium polymer battery on it. But basically you would hang a GoPro onto it and then you would fly. And yeah, that got me into, imagery and with the drone and figuring out what this thing could do. Then DJI came in hard. They had been on the market for a long time. At that point, they had gone through the Phantom series 1, 2, 3. I got in the Phantom series at number 4, where the camera was attached and DJI started to get into imaging and sensors and stuff. Then after the Phantom 4, I picked up a Mavic Pro 1. When I did that, I realized the Mavic series was robust enough to create a business model around. Repeatable, high quality results. All in on that Mavic Pro 1. I skipped over the 2, but my main horse these days is the Mavic 3. Just a super robust machine that allows me to do all kinds of interesting things on construction sites. The main reason I've hung on to this platform is that it's super reliable. I've been through probably 3 hulls. This might be my 4th hull of this model, but this thing has been with me for 4 years, and it's really allowed me to build a business. The other thing I really like about it is it's got a wonderful obstacle avoidance system. Wrapped all the way around it are these little sensors, and it sort of sees where it's going, so it'll help you out if you're close to buildings or stuff, put the brakes on for you. Waypoints, which I use all the time to get that consistent flight through the air and the consistent picture taking. Return to home, which saves me all the time. Other side of a metal building or something, detaches from the radio, it knows to and come back, which is great. The Mavic 3, love it. Next up is the Air 2S. Look at that little beauty. A bit smaller than the Mavic 3. Comes with me all the time, backup drone, and it's got the 1-inch sensor. It's still a robust picture taker, for sure. She's not as good in the wind as the Mavic 3. It's still very, very good for flying. The other thing I would mention in terms of the Air 2S is the batteries on it are a little bit smaller than the Mavic 3. These are 3S batteries. And I get probably 20 to 25 minutes on this one. The reason that I got this was this is one of the smallest drones to get into mapping with. DJI has released the SDK for the Air 2S. So essentially what that means is this guy can fly autonomous flights, knows exactly its GPS and its altitude. So it's able to triangulate all of that information into maps, and that's what we call photogrammetry. I do use DroneDeploy for mapping, and honestly, it's a whole other side of the business, away from picture taking and videos. I believe it is the future of drones. I think that the data coming off with drones like this is absolutely incredible, and it's a game changer. This is the DJI Avata2, quite a bit smaller. It's based on a little Cine Whoop design. And this thing is absolutely amazing for getting into tight spaces. This drone will do what those other 2 cinematic drones just won't be able to do. This camera is built for motion. It's definitely very similar to a GoPro look. It's new to the fleet. I can see this being used a lot to take people there. Yeah, so that's a look at the fleet. I imagine in future videos I'll have more about how I use each one of these because, they're quite robust tools and they can do a lot of different things. This is just an overview. Each drone kind of solves a different problem for me, and that's what the clients are paying for, that ability to get in there and get the imagery regardless of the weather, the day, the circumstance. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little walk through drone land. We'll see you on the next one.